Take your shirt off. Take your shirt off. Plantain.
It doesn't seem that long ago that we had the World Cup, but now we're here with international break. It's been a fun time in the Premier League and La Liga and Serie A and everywhere else. There was a lot of new stories, a lot of new narratives. Jose Mourinho's being Jose Mourinho. Lukaku's still, you know, funny with his touches. And the funniest thing about Lukaku is that him and Danny Welbeck decided to have a son and call him Usain Bolt. So Usain Bolt's actually playing down in Australia, and his first touch is not good. Cristiano Ronaldo still can't score a goal in Serie A. He needs some milk and some help. But sadly, we're in international break. But the good thing is that, you know, I get to see Nigeria play, and some of you, you know, fellow Africans, your country stinks. And I'm not gonna say who, but Ghana, you know what I'm talking about. So yeah, gonna have a good show for you guys today.
YAYA Toure never got his cake on his birthday. So we decided, you know what? We're gonna make him a cake. And we decided to get his primary school teacher, Baba Salaway, to come and talk to us about why Yaya is arguably the greatest center midfielder in Premier League history and the greatest Man City player of all time. Listen to what Baba Salaway says, because he doesn't lie.
Good evening. I am very proud to be here this evening. My young people, YAYA Toure has done my country very proud over the last couple years, and he's finally basically retiring because he's going to Greece, and we all know that's the end of a career, you know. But as far as we are concerned in Ivory Coast, YAYA Toure is the best midfielder to ever play in the Premiership and the best Ivorian player ever. He was a good defensive midfielder. He could play central defense. He could play as a number 10. He was the best. Nobody can see him. Steven Gerrard, rubbish. Frank Lampard, not rubbish, but not as good. David Silva, bald. YAYA Toure is the one. What is your favorite YAYA Toure memory, my friend?
Well, I hate to say it because I'm a Man United fan, but that 2013-14 season was ridiculous. I mean, 35 appearances, 20 goals, half of those were free kicks. I mean, we have to remember that if Frank Lampard did that, everybody remember it. And hell, you know, Lampard is the greatest ever. I mean, even if Scholes did that, as much as I love Scholes, everyone would say that. But people forget that. I think it's because Suarez went so dumb in 2013-14, everyone forgets what he was doing. But Yaya was on some next level stuff with that.
I mean, I thought we were promoting black unity here. Why would you mention a racist like Luis Suarez while we're talking about YAYA Toure's career? Why are you embarrassing the continent?
I mean, isn't the whole Prem racist for forgetting how great of a season that is, though? No?
You know what? My friend, you are very correct. You are very, very correct. Yaya suffered a lot. He has suffered a lot in England. You know, he had to deal with that racist coach, that bald bastard, Pepito. He just pushed out the greatest midfielder in the history of Man City.
Pushed him out.
I mean, what do you think about people who think David Silva is the greatest player in the history of Man City after Sheikh Mansour brought the club?
I think that they are not smart people. I think they live in the moment. I think that, well, not even I think, I know you're not smart if you think that David Silva is the greatest Man City player of all time. And if you feel the type of way about this, you can come to East Baltimore and seek my fate, as the kids will say. But you know, YAYA Toure is the greatest Man City player ever, and the best one after that is Sean Goater, because he's so ugly and still find a way to play football. You know, YAYA Toure is amazing. I mean, we also forget that this guy almost signed for Arsenal. Wasn't a try with Arsenal, but if it were work permit, it didn't happen. They ended up going, you know, to different places. Ended up going to Olympiacos, and then I think he played at Monaco for a bit. Then he went over to Barcelona, where he basically was. How do we say this in English? Because I'm thinking in Yoruba right now, but it's basically a, you know, Pep saw him and Pep was just like, get this man out of my club. So it's sad.
That's what happened.
We actually have an Ivorian who speaks Yoruba. It's amazing. That's what we have.
You know, I am a polyglot. What can I say? I learn a lot of things. I teach a lot of things.
It's a great man. So at the end of the day, you know, we got to respect YAYA Toure. He's one of the greatest players to ever play the game. The greatest, you know, for me, the greatest African midfielder of all time. The greatest Ivorian of all time.
Of course, he's the greatest Ivorian of all time. Who is the only competition? Drogba. But look at his hair. Drogba. And now he's bald.
It's not
even
Drogba.
The greatest.
It's Kolo Toure. Yeah, Drogba stopped the war, but he still had a perm doing it. So does that really count?
It does not count at all. As a matter of fact, when that war stopped, I was still fighting.
And in that case, there we have it. YAYA Toure, respect him. One of the greatest to ever do it.